this is he knows the sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Ironically, you guys see the level of respect that LeBron James gave Kobe Bryant. This is the stuff that I tried to tell you guys about these LBJ apologists and LBJ stands fans. They don't want to give Kobe Bryant his truest and his most properest respects. But LeBron James always does. Kobe Bryant is a great player that maximized work ethic. He maximized refining his skills, retooling his skills. He refined himself and worked on trying to be better and coming in every year with a new tool to his game. He was what we call a silent and what we call a verbal assassin. He had an assassin's mentality. Second to none, man. It was right there neck and neck with MJ23. This is why Michael Jordan gave Kobe Bryant the ultimate nod of approval. This is why I keep trying to tell people, you got to put respect on Kobe's name. Let me say it again. You got to put respect on Kobe's name because Kobe's doing this thing like nobody's business. The man is a baller of epic proportions and epic magnitudes. So I don't understand why people don't understand this man's level of greatness. Look, he showed up in a Lakers game and the level of greatness in LeBron James himself lifted up. Let me say it again. The level of greatness in LeBron James himself lifted up. Because this is what greatness personified does. It elevates greatness around it. Oof. What I said was so deep and profound. Let me rewind it because it needs to marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Hear me and hear me well. Greatness personified. What it does is it elevates other greatness around it. This is what Kobe Bryant did just by sitting there. He elevated LeBron James so that LeBron James could play to that level to where he could dominate. This is the stuff I'm talking about, man. Kobe is unreal. This guy plays basketball on a level that's just insane because he's a baller of epic proportions and epic magnitudes. And people need to understand this. When you're looking at Kobe Bryant, what he brings to the table as a basketball player, you got to understand this guy can ball his fucking ass off. So when you hear these haters, oh, Kobe Bryant, booty boy. What kind of nonsense is that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, Kobe Bryant has the most field goal attempts in NBA history. That's because he's not afraid to take the damn shot. Kobe Bryant, again, is not afraid to take the shot. I want a killer on my team, man. I want an assassin's mentality guy on my team. I don't want a person that's not going to sit there and when the game is on the line, going to deliver the goods. I want a guy that's going to deliver the goods. That's what Kobe is at his truest and his most properest levels. This is what we celebrate MJ23 on. This is why I say the hypocrisy in basketball. How can you celebrate Michael Jordan for these things and then denigrate Kobe Bryant for the same things? Let me say it again. How can you celebrate Michael Jordan for those things and denigrate Kobe Bryant for those things? It makes absolutely no sense. And if people are using what we call the NBA True Basketball Eye Test, they'll know that Kobe Bryant is right there. He deserves the comparison. He deserves it, not LeBron James. Because Michael Jordan, and I'm going to educate people on fractions. Everybody keep running with this 3 for 6 nonsense for LeBron James. Let me tell you something. That's the LBJ Riders media way to propagate LeBron James and make it look like he has a 50% NBA Finals average. I told you, the media is just as smart as he knows the sport. They understand the art of reciprocation. If they force feed something down your throat over and over again, guess what? If your subconscious is brain full of mush and brainwashed, dodo-headish enough, you will get it. They've been working people for 17 years in dumping this LeBron James narrative nonsense. But people are falling for it. And they've been falling for it. But you can't allow yourself to get duped. LeBron James is not 3 for 6. That's not fractions. Because what they've done in the media, they created their new version of a fraction, which is not mathematics. Let me say it again. They've created their version of fractions, which is not mathematics. You can't say 3 for 6 because what they're trying to do, and it's crafty and slick, well, he lost 6 times and he won 3 times. That's not how fractions work. Fractions are number of attempts and number of successes. Let me say it again. Fractions are number of attempts and numbers of successes. The number of attempts were 9. The number of successes were 3. So you can't say 3 for 6. You have to say 3 for 9. You have to say the number of successes out of the number of tries. So he's 3 for 9. The media knows if they put 3 for 9 up, it's going to make LeBron James look that much worse because people's brains are going to be like 3 for 9 looks worse than 3 for 6. Remember, it's your subconscious. Your subconscious is going to instantly tell you that 3 for 9 looks a lot worse than 3 for 6. So in your brain, if you have enough sense of knowing basic math, you're going to compute that 3 for 9 is 33%. Oof. What I said was so deep and profound. Let me rewind it because it needs to marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Hear me and hear me. Wow. Matter of fact, hear me and hear me. Wow. That's Kobe Bryant. Listen, folks. LeBron James, if you say 3 for 9 instead of 3 for 6, it puts him at his truest and his most prosperous levels, which is an abysmal 33% NBA Finals average. Remember what I told you guys? I educated you guys this a long time ago. When you think of basketball and NBA pantheon of greatness, you have to look at what the upper echelon is all about. It's 50% or higher. That's the threshold of upper echelon of NBA Finals greatness. LeBron James is on the lower level of NBA pantheon of greatness. He's right there with the Jerry Wests and the Will Chamberlains of the world. I know this is going to hurt LBJ apologists and LBJ stands. So let me rewind it because it needs to marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Hear me and hear me. Well, LeBron James is part of the lower echelon of the pantheon of greatness. This means he goes hand in hand with the Will Chamberlains and the Jerry Wests of the world. You know why? Because they lost more finals than they won. So you got to lump LeBron James with the rest of that code. Let me say it again. They lost more NBA finals than they won. So you got to lump LeBron James with the rest of that code. That's the truest and the most prosperous levels of where you rank LeBron James. When you think of LeBron James, he's a great player. But like Jerry West and Will Chamberlain, he lost more finals than he won. So hence he's part of the lower echelon of the NBA pantheon of greatness. And when people start putting LeBron at his truest and his most prosperous levels, then ding, ding, now we can talk. This is He Knows the Sport. Checking out.